Alright, so we are back yet again in our 100 baby challenge, where last week, right at the end, we lost our matriarch Lilith, which was kind of tragic, not gonna lie. Little bit on the tragic side. And I think we will be able to give her a funeral. I mean, obviously we're gonna schedule it and everything, but we first, I'm pretty sure, need to go and get her tombstone. So we're gonna let Mystery take care of the kids for a little bit, and then she will make a visit over to see how her brother is doing and to grab Mom's tombstone. But first, we are potty training Novella, who is going to cry just out of randomness. How are your skills doing, sweetie? Yeah, she passed right towards the end. It was right before little baby Lyle Horse was born. And yeah, it was... Poor Mystery got the call, and it was like, oh, okay. So we're going to give her a funeral. We will give her a proper send-off. Alright, Mystery, now that that is done, let's head over to your brother's house. Don't worry, the kids can go to daycare. Novella's like, I want help. She should still be there with Furious, because we aged her up into being a child. So, you know, we don't have to worry about that. But she'll be living, I guess, with Mystery's twin brother in Lilith's home, which seems fair, you know? So let's head back to Henford-on-Bagley and go and see if we can't collect Lilith's remains, which should be somewhere in the house. Also, our weather is so completely psychotic. It was beautiful again yesterday, and then today it's terrible. Up, and there is, what was her name again? Bailey. Little Bailey is over there. Lilith, why don't you go knock on the door, see if your brother will let you in. I love this house. It was such a pretty place. I'm going to have to, when Mystery gets a little bit of money, we're going to have to go ahead and make her a nice house. All right, let's go over here, and I think, can we just put that in? Yeah, we can snatch that right away. Maybe visit with our brother a little bit. Brag about your baby. He doesn't seem to be too upset. I mean, that's kind of good, I guess.
Pelfin. Oh.
You know, we can console his grief. And then, you know what? It looks like he's not cooking for himself, so we'll make him a fruit salad and probably eat some of it ourselves, considering she's hungry. Also, at some point in this episode, we need to make sure to get her pregnant again. Oh, they seem to be really happy, though. Like, she doesn't even have... Okay, she does have a grief thing going, but I was like, she doesn't even seem upset. Bailey's kind of a little cutie. I have no idea what she's doing here, just standing in front of the refrigerator. Alright, well, while you are doing all of that, let's plan a funeral for Lilith. Hopefully. If the Sims ever stop talking to each other. Alright, I guess we're gonna have it right now? No, I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it on the calendar so that it's like tomorrow or the next day. So I guess we'll do it this way. I think That's true. People do exhibit grief in different ways. I think we're going to plan it for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and add an event. We are going to have a funeral. All right. Our host is obviously going to be Mystery. Our departed sim will be Lilith. And then we're going to invite any of our kids that are our brothers and sisters that are still around. I think we can invite 8 people. So we'll invite Andre and Beverly, Furious. We're not going to have the babies at the funeral, obviously. We'll invite Evan and Grace and Francine and 3 more of our siblings if we can find them. Oh, gotta have Lainey and Kellen. And that is the maximum that we can invite. Sorry, everybody else who is still around. You guys can't come to the funeral because The Sims is a very silly thing. Alright. I mean, I wonder if we could just hire... Do we know any of these people? That's so funny. No, we aren't going to hire any mourners. Although that is hilarious. Do we know anybody? No, we don't know anybody that can be the entertainer. I would like the dress code to be... polished. And obviously, we will require all of our mourners to wear black or yellow. Because that... Oh, I guess only black. Alright. So, there we go. And I think we're actually... Do you think we should have it at the funeral home? Or do you think we should have this funeral just like here at Lilith's house? Which one do you think sounds better? Because it could be either. We could have it here at Lilith's retirement house. Or we could have it, if I can find it. Well, I was going to say yellow because it was Lilith's favorite color. But yeah, we could also have it at this cemetery, which has like a funeral home set up. Which might actually be the better way to do it. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. And we'll have it at noon. That seems good. Oh, we need to do activities. Alright, we're going to mourn. Oh, and Lilith actually had left things in her will. I forgot I had done that. We're going to serve food. We're going to light candles. We're going to give light-hearted eulogies. And I think that'll do it. I don't think we need 5 activities. I think we can go with just those 4. Alright, there we go. We have a funeral planned for tomorrow. By the way, Parky is going absolutely ridiculously silly. Lilith is calling us. Hey honey, it's Mom. When are you going to come visit? I put all my love and effort into raising you. You could drop by once in a while and tell your mommy you love her, can't you? Lilith will visit you at the funeral tomorrow. Oh, wow. That was a random phone call. Alright. Are you gonna grab something to eat, or are you just gonna wait and grab something at home? I guess you should maybe meet Bailey a little bit. Why don't you just be friendly? You know, we can give her a loving hug. Jameson, we don't want to go out with you right now. Oh, and then we can snatch her pancakes. Okay, that was cute. We're gonna eat her pancakes, though. That might feel a little bit shady. Or not. I don't know. But, you know, Mystery's hungry. And then we'll head home and see how the babies are doing, because we do need to work on their skills. Alright, Lilith. Or, I keep calling her Lilith. There are too many Sims at this point. I also would have worn funeral attire, but I realized, despite the fact that my entire wardrobe used to be made of nothing but black, I don't really have anything. I do have a scarf, though. So, you know, for the funeral, I can just put it on. It looks ridiculous, and that's fine. I was like, huh, do I have anything that looks like a funeral? No, I don't. Okay. Once you're nice and full, Mystery, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Tell your brother goodbye. You do need to head home. She's like, alright, here we go. So yeah, as far as the weather here, I think tomorrow is also supposed to be icky, but then we're supposed to have good weather again. I just want the weather to stay good for more than one day in a row. That would be really nice. So yeah, it's like in the teens right now. Tomorrow it's supposed to only get up to just 31, but then we're supposed to be in the 40s again. And then back down into the 30s. I guess it beats the single digits that we were in for a while there. I'm over it. The fox came again today, though, which I was extremely excited about. I was like, look at him, he's so cute. And then he heard the swans take off and ran down to the lake, and it almost looked like he wanted to chase the swans, and I was just like, buddy, that's a bad idea. Oh. All right, let's grab the mail. Since the flag is up there. And then... oh, what's the matter, babies? The fox is adorable. Alright, he is fine and satisfied. We're gonna go over here. Why don't you talk to yourself, little man? Novella's like, Mommy, I need you too. What's wrong with her? Actually, she's fine. Alright, Mystery, why don't you come over here and just tell her that she'll be okay. And then we can go back inside. And you, Mr. Enigma, why don't you... didn't we get you a little... yeah, there we go. Why don't you play some sim shape, little man? He's like, okay, I can do that. Alright. Lilith. Why don't you pick her up, and we will take Novella in here, and at least for a little while, we are going to teach her shapes. And hopefully Lyle won't start fussing. He's pretty new, so you never know. There we go. Our children are learning. This is exciting. I don't think they have any extreme needs, at least not yet. Yay. Poor babies. They're sad, and they don't even know why. Oh, and Nawada's back. Look at how cute he is. Okay, can we not play with that there? We'll take it into the kitchen. Mystery, let's try this again. Teach shapes to Novella. She's like, I want to learn all about shapes. I have to see if you guys can see this or not. I got a new picture using extreme zoom of the fox. It was very cute. I don't know if you could actually see that or not. And Novella loves sounds. She's like, I like things that make noise. Mystery, are you going to actually teach this child? You are just not. Okay. Why don't you... can you maybe play with her? That would be good. She's like, I want a book. I love how the kids are definitely in control in The Sims. Oh my goodness. Alright. Actually, Mystery, you need to get this kid potty trained because he kind of needs to go. And Novella can actually watch and she can learn as well. I'm going to get these kids to do something. I don't know what, but we'll get them to do something. Alright, Novella, you need to watch Enigma and see if you can learn potty by watching. She's a pretty smart kid. I think she can do it.
Oh, kangaroo.
And then, you know what? We'll drag something out of the refrigerator so that the kids can have something to eat, and then we will put them to bed. Mystery, are you really still dripping? She's like, you made me stand out in the rain. Of course I'm still dripping. Well, yeah. That's true. Every time I look and there's a giant picture, though, I'm like, then you can't actually see what's going on with the Sims. Alright. You need to come over here, and you need to feed this baby. I don't know if you do the Instagram thing, Georgia, but I'll probably put the picture up on Instagram as well. Alright, you grab a serving of food. And you, Enigma, also grab a serving of food. Oh, that makes sense. I probably could have made it bigger somehow. I just didn't manage it. Alright, Mystery, what are you doing here? You know what we need to do? We need to sell some of these toys that everybody sent us. Although we will keep a few of them. We're going to put this butterfly here. What's the matter with the baby? Oh, the baby is stinky. Let's change the baby's diaper. There we go. You know, I have a Facebook, but I try to ignore it as much as I can. Alright, the kids are done. So, Mystery, I need you to come up here and read Enigma to sleep. And then read... Well, we'll wait until you get that done. I wonder if Novella can make her way up here. I don't know if she has the movement skill for stairs yet. We'll find out. Come on, Novella, give it a try. Can you go up the stairs yet? I don't think she can. Alright, well, Mystery's gonna have to come back down and get this baby as well. But, you know, we'll get this baby. And then we will also read Novella to sleep. Poor Novella. She's just down here like, this, Mom? Mom? Where are you, Mother? Oh, poor baby. She's so sad and sleepy, but she'll be okay. Mom's coming to get you. And we're going to put that back away and see if there is any other trash that we could throw out. I don't think there is. Okay. Baby number 2. Upstairs. And then Mystery, we will sleep until baby number 3 wakes up and starts crying. Poor kids. She's like, why did you put me down, Mother? That was so mean. Mystery is almost falling asleep herself. Alright, and then as soon as you do that, you can also grab 40 winks and get a little bit of sleep. Oh, and her fun is actually going up from reading to the baby. That's kind of cool. Not what I was expecting. There we go. You did it, Mystery. You survived your first day with 2 toddlers and a newborn. As a reward, you can actually get some sleep. And I'll keep an eye on little baby Lyle down here, who is also snoozing, which is good. Oh no, Enigma's a light sleeper. Enigma, no. No, no, no. Go back to sleep. You can cry, and then you can go to sleep. Light sleepers are the bane of my existence. I'm hoping that Novella won't also be a light sleeper, or I'm going to be a very sad camper. Trying to keep an eye on one baby and the other ones wake up. There we go. And Lyle is also still sleeping. Enigma's getting hungry because he didn't eat his food, which is so rude. Oh, and Novella is also a light sleeper. Novella? Alright, she needs to go potty. Mystery, it's time to wake up. And you need to grab that kid, bring her down here, and potty train her. Oh no, and Nawad is also starving. No, this is terrible. We'll get there. We'll get there. Are you bringing that baby down or not? Very, very slowly. Oh, I think she just messed her pants. Yep. Potty training was a little too late there. Oh, and we're having a burglary? Oh, heck no. Mystery? She's like, as soon as I'm done with the bathroom. No, it's a break-in. Mystery, get down here. Confront the burglar. Call the police. And if that doesn't work, fight this man. Maybe we could make a baby with him, too. Oh, and the baby's... Speaking of baby. No! Don't take my couch, you rotten thief! Call the police, Mystery. Before he takes everything that you own. Mystery, if you don't call the police, I am gonna be so mad at you. Confront this burglar. And then call the police. Yeah. Be like, alright, police, there was a burglar. He showed up and he stole my couch. No, he's over there. Go get him. Alright. Let's go ahead and feed this baby. The police are like, ew, there's like a dish. Well, this is embarrassing. The burglar slipped right through my fingers. Not my best work. Stay safe. Alright. Novella went back to sleep. That's good. But Enigma is getting kind of hungry. Oh, and Nawad is also very hungry. So, Mystery, as soon as you're done with that baby, you need to feed Nawad. You need to clean his perch. And then you need to show him a little bit of affection and apologize. No, what? He just left. Oh, well. We can clean the perch at least. Hopefully he won't be too bad when he comes back. Alright. You little man need to get up. Mystery, you need to come up here. You need to pick up this baby. No, we need to... Can we just pick him up? I would like to just pick this kid up. Teach to play, please. Clean up, put to bed, give bubble bath. Oh my god. Alright, can we try it from his side? Maybe we can. Get carried here by Mystery. And then Mystery, you do need to feed Nawat before he disappears on us again. I can't believe that robber took our couch. That is so rude. We're gonna have to get a burglar alarm. One of their newest updates in The Sims, they put robbers back in the game. And it just seems like my luck that that was like one of the first things that happened. Alright, we're going to pull out this watermelon salad, and Enigma, you can grab a serving of that. Mystery is changing the diaper and then hopefully going to feed your bird. Your bird needs food. There we go. Oh no, you haven't missed the funeral. It will be at noon. So we've got a little bit of time before it is time for her funeral. Mystery, can you actually take a nap there? No, you can't. You did miss the robber, which means we need a new couch, which is very upsetting. Because Mystery can't take a fast nap if she doesn't have something to nap on. Oh, you know what? Maybe he did. Maybe he did think that. I want a cute little pink couch. I know it won't really go with the house, but it fits Mystery's kind of pinks and purples that she's into. Oh, that's pretty. And that actually goes with the room. The colors match pretty good. Alright, Mystery, really quick, take a disco nap. You don't want to be too out of it when it's time. And you, sir, why don't you come over here and see what's up with Nawat, and then you can play with your toys. Novella is still doing fine. The baby's doing fine. Nawat is just talking to himself. Oh, you know what? The other thing I need to do is get a burglar alarm. Because that was ridiculous. Oh, she's gonna change before the funeral. Don't worry. The funeral has a dress code, so she will be changing. Alright. We now have a burglar alarm. There will probably never be another break-in, but if so, we have an alarm. Which I feel like that's a good thing to have. And don't worry, Becky. We can definitely critique Mystery. She, as we have discovered, does not have nearly the game that Lilith did. Novella is doing okay. Mystery is getting her sleep need up, which is good. I'm going to take care of this dish. The baby is sleeping. I think everything is going at least kind of okay. And there goes Nawat. Bye, Nawat. You know what? We also need to put the new birth certificate up on the wall. And the new cute little baby print for little Lyle. And then we can finish selling some of these toys. It's a great way to make money. I feel like we're grifting a little bit. He took our TV too? I just realized that. Oh, I hate that robber. That is so not fair. She is not knocked up yet. I'm kind of hoping that there will be somebody at the funeral that maybe will pique her interest. If not, we will hold a meeting of daddies after the funeral. Because that is just the perfect way to meet the next Mr. Right, or at least the next Mr. Right now. Alright. We are also not taking the babies with us to the funeral. And I invited as many of her siblings as are still alive and I could actually invite. So hopefully that will all work out. Alright, Novella, how are you doing? Not too bad. Not too great. Not too bad. Alright. He's using his diaper. This is not the best. Alright, Mystery, I need you to change this baby's diaper. Because he's going to be a stinky, stinky child. Do we have change? There we go. Change his diaper. And then polish that to perfection. Lilith would be so proud. You know, I'm hoping that it'll work. Yeah, I'm really mad that the game only let us have 8 guests. That was a little disappointing. Alright, we're going to do that. And then we are going to play with this child. There we go. I mean, Lilith would be proud if Mystery got knocked up after the funeral. I feel like that would just be the perfect thing. Why can you not play with this kid? Why is it every time I try and get Mystery to help her children, the game's like, no. Oh, because he wanted a bath. Fair enough. Becky, I don't know if you saw it, but it's on Instagram and there's 2 videos up on my channel. I had a fox that has been showing up. And now I can say that has been showing up because he came again today. I was so excited. He's very cute. He's got a lot more black than any other fox that I've ever seen. He's almost... His whole underside is black. And then he's got red up, you know, on the top. And a little tiny white tip to his tail. He's very cute. Alright. The kid is clean again. That is good. Alright. Mystery, why don't you give this baby a hug? Tell him that he'll be okay. The funeral is in an hour. We need to set it up. So as soon as we tell this baby that his life is not over, we're going to head to the funeral home. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. Foxes are so cute. Oh, Lilith, really... Or, you're not Lilith. Mystery, really fast. Take a shower before this funeral. Hopefully we have enough time so that she won't be stinky at the funeral. And you, Mr. Man, why don't you... take a nap. Nawat's so cute. I love Nawat. Alright, Mystery, you can wash that grime a little bit faster. Novella is... she's gonna sleep right through the funeral. They'll head off to daycare and it will be all good. You don't need to check on the toddler. But you do need to change into your funeral outfit, please. So, let me go to outfits. There we go. I think that this is a wonderful funeral outfit. Why don't you come here? Oh, the funeral's about to begin. Well, let's do this. I think all we need to do is put Lilith's headstone up where it's gonna go. Fingers crossed that this event goes off okay. I've never done a funeral in The Sims, and Sims events are always dicey. That is not what I told you to wear. Mystery, stop. I plan an outfit for you, and you just don't even put it on. Put on your funeral attire, please. She's like, all right, fine. Okay, so here we have our little funeral home. I did not build this, but that's okay. We would like to get a memorial portrait of Lilith. And we are going to get Lilith's urn and put it right here. Oh, everybody's mourning. Okay. We need to lead some funeral activities. We need to give a eulogy. We need to mourn. We need to serve some food. Is there a banquet table here? That would be... There is not. Alright. I'm going to jump into Build By and put a banquet table here so that we can serve food. If I can remember what it is under. I think it's a dining table. There we go. We're just going to put this right there. That way we can actually serve food. Oh, everybody's over here just crying. Okay. We are going to mourn Lilith. There we go. And then we'll give a lighthearted eulogy, because that's what Lilith wanted. Oh, Cassie showed up. That's so nice. Who else showed up? And Andre. Okay, so a lot of our siblings showed up, even though we didn't invite them. Alright, and then we are going to call the guests over. Be like, alright, everybody. Gather around. It's time for us to start this funeral. Alright. We're going to ask for a moment of silence. Oh, wow. Everybody's actually doing it. Okay, this is beautiful. Everyone, we are gathered here to honor Lilith, who gave us all life. We are gonna miss her, but hopefully I will be able to carry it on. Yeah, we've got 2 of our ghost siblings here. Alright, now we are going to give a lighthearted eulogy. She's like, you guys all remember Mom. You know, she made sure that there was chaos in our lives, but lots and lots of love. Yeah, the ghosts who are here is Cassie and Andre. Oh, this is beautiful. All of the siblings here. All being very respectful, too. Kellen, that outfit was a bit much, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. Alright, how do we light candles? That's a very good question. Nope, that is auto lights. I guess I should have bought candles. Since I don't see any here to light. I guess we could extinguish all of the candles, and then we'll go around and light them. I like it. Everybody's like, yeah, Lilith was pretty awesome. You know, our house was always full of chaos. It was a revolving door, but it was exactly what we wanted and needed. Oh, and everybody's so proud of her. Oh, everybody's just cheering us on. Alright. Now, let's have another moment of silence. And then we're going to light this candle. And be like, we light this candle in honor of you, Mom. I wonder what other funeral activities we can do. Ah, okay. We're going to light candles. And then, oh, they just come right out of our pockets. We'll pour one out. Pour one out for Lilith, everybody. And then we're going to have a assortment of food. And everybody else should just kind of do their thing. All right, how is she feeling as far as food? She just needs a little bit of fun. Yeah, funerals aren't exactly fun, Mystery. What's this over here? We'll dedicate this memorial to Lilith. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. And we'll reminisce about her a little bit. This is a really nice funeral home. I wonder if we could call forth Lilith from her urn. We could strengthen her connection to the physical world. And then when we're all done, we'll put Lilith in one of these little cemetery plots. In fact, that might be what we do next. Alright, let's put this into our inventory. And then we'll have everybody come out here. We are going to pull this out and put Lilith right there. We're going to mourn Lilith a little bit, and then we're going to tend her gravesite. I thought we could actually change this. Nope. I guess that is just Lilith's gravesite now. Oh, and everybody else is coming too. This is actually kind of nice. We'll fire the memorial cannon. Oh. She's feeling a little lost without her mom. And she's a little intimidated because of the burglary. You know, it's funny. I don't remember much about Andre, which is a little sad. Oh, poor Kellen. You know, I said I was going to put my black scarf over my head for this funeral, and I completely forgot. There we go. I'm sure it looks ridiculous, but that's just is what it is. This is as close as I had to actually, you know, anything that was a funeral attire. I guess we can... I guess this didn't count as serving food. Oh, is it your grandson? Which would be so cool. And I missed her. Oh, there we go. She fired off the cannon. Okay. How did that not count as serving food? I don't know. Can we put this on this table right here and maybe call everybody? Nope, we can't actually call everybody to the meal either. Well, that's sad. That did not count as serving food. Oh, it did. Okay. She just had to eat something. All right. Well, I don't know how much longer. We've got 2 hours and 9 minutes. I guess we could give another eulogy. Or maybe somebody else would. Let's have everybody gather back around. Although they're spending most of their time crying over Lilith, which makes sense. I guess I could light all these back up too. Turn the lights back on. I keep hoping that one of these others would actually give a eulogy. That would be nice. I wonder if we can maybe... we'll offer some awkward sympathies to Beverly. Oh, wow. How's she doing? Hopefully okay. Alright, Furious. We can offer a sympathetic joke. I can't believe he's going to be one already either. That's insane. Alright, what else can we do funeral-ish? I guess we could weep a little bit. Mystery is cheerful. She's like, I'm not having any fun at this funeral, and I'm generally a very cheerful person, but I can weep a little bit. Then you can go ahead and go to the bathroom. The funeral is almost over. I really like this touch that they added, where you could have a picture of your sim. Oh, that is great news, Georgia. That's awesome. Alright, how much time do we have left? 47 minutes. I think we're going to go over here and we're going to swing and see if that raises her fun level a little bit. It also doesn't look... It looks like we got this cemetery as our own little private space for our funeral, which is, I guess, kind of nice. We didn't meet any new men at the funeral, though. I love these torches. They're beautiful. Alright, how did that do, though? I mean, all of this mourning helped her grieving process a whole lot. Alright, why don't you give your brother a hug? Oh my gosh, and now another one of her siblings has died. Alright. Hey! Well, you're here just in time for the end of the funeral. Lilith is buried in this plot here in Morningvale. And this was the funeral home. There's Lilith's portrait here. And the funeral is complete. All right. Well, guys, that was pretty good. We're going to light a candle for Lilith really quick. No, Lainey was not at Lilith's funeral. I'm kind of assuming Lainey was probably off doing Lainey things. Can I put this candle on Lilith's funeral? No, I can't. Alright. You know, we'll tend the gravesite a little bit and then we'll head home. Thank you for coming, everybody. Poor Lilith. But now we have to remember that she is buried right here in the cemetery at Ravenwood. Yeah, I mean, that's entirely possible that that's what she was doing. I thought Raksha had died. Okay. Lilith has been a big part of the last few years. Alright, I guess it's time to go home. As sad as it is that Lilith has passed, life goes on, and we have a lot of babies still to go. Yeah, I had a picture up at my dad's funeral. I mean, it's entirely possible. Although she would probably haunt the cemetery rather than Mystery. But you never know. We did strengthen her connection to the physical world, so Maybe we'll see her around. That'd be kind of cool. She could show up and give baby advice. I didn't even realize. I guess Mystery lives close enough. She's just walking home. She's also hungry, in desperate need of fun, and kind of tired. Oh, the other thing that you missed, Hazel, was we had a burglar break into our house and steal our couch and our TV. I'm so deeply offended. Like, can you believe that? Stole our couch and our television. You know, that would be a good thing for her to do as well. Yeah. That messed up a lot of people's funerals and stuff. Alright, she's almost home. She walked all the way back from the cemetery. Alright. And we lost a day of toddlerhood, which is kind of depressing. But that's okay. It was much more important to make sure that Lilith was taken care of. Alright. The kids are back from daycare. I keep calling her Lilith. Mystery, why don't you grab some leftovers? Poor Novella is just stuck upstairs. Novella, sweetie, as soon as your mom is done eating, why don't you have your mom carry you downstairs? Yeah, the list does kind of go on. Oh, that's good at least, Hazel, that you had that. Alright, and Mystery, as soon as you are done with that, you need to probably feed this baby. There we go. We'll do a little bottle feeding. Nawat is fine. How is Lyle? Lyle's a little bit hungry. Lyle, go eat your mom's salad. He's like, but I'm playing with toys. I could probably eat mom's salad, though. Alright, Novella, what do you need? You probably need some potty. Don't worry, mom's gonna get to you next. Poor kids. Poor Mystery. Honestly, Lilith did not have 3 kids at this age, so... Like, she kind of had one at a time, at least initially. Having twins on the first go was rough. Alright. She's like, I really need to pee. You can pee in a minute. You can even eat in a minute. I don't think you need to worry about the baby. The baby is fine. The baby just wants you to talk to it a little bit. Alright, shush the baby. Potty train Novella. She's like, I am about to pass out here. Okay. And Enigma, you're gonna watch your sister once she's on the potty so that you can learn all about going potty. And Mystery, as soon as you get these kids ensconced on the toilet, Mystery, you can actually potty train the child. Come on, you can do it. I know you're sad, but that's just sort of... Alright, you need to potty train Novella, like I asked you to do. She's like, but I would like to just go to sleep.
Winoo.
You've got a little bit of time. All right, she's already on the potty. Okay. Now, Enigma, you need to watch Novella. Mystery, I will finally let you eat. Grab yourself some leftovers. Oh my gosh. Oh. So you're saying, Georgia, that you had some super soaker children? Alright. And then, Mystery, what could you actually do that's fun? Could you just dance a little bit? Or look on the bright side? Oh, thank goodness. Novella can now use the potty chair on her own. That is good. And then, as soon as you do that, take yourself a disco nap so that you don't pass out. Alright, and Enigma, I'm going to keep an eye on his bladder because, yeah. Enigma, why don't you entertain your sibling? And Novella, you could come over here and play with this toy. And then you can eat. Oh my gosh, at Best Buy. Yeah, kids are unique. Alright. You can play a little bit, and then you can grab a serving of food. Enigma is just sitting down entertaining himself on his iPad, which is kind of cool. How are their skills going? Actually, they could be much worse, considering how very little I've actually had time to do anything with these kids. Yay, Novella, you can stop playing and get some food. Enigma, how are you doing? You have imagination level 2, communication level 1. You know what? Why don't you go here? Can you go upstairs by yourself yet? I can't wait till he can do that. Can you go there? Let's find out. He's like, I can't go up these stairs. These stairs are hard. Can you go down here? He's like, yes. Yes, I can. Yeah, I would imagine after a diaper leak, you would definitely head straight home. I'm hoping if we get movement at least up to level 2, that at least one of these kids can go upstairs by themselves. This is the issue with the 2-story house, which is why if Mystery gets an inheritance from Lilith, we are definitely going to be moving and building a different house. Alright, can you go over here? Alright, we're going to go over here. And then we're going to go over here. And then we're going to go back inside and wake up Mom. Well, hopefully we'll be able to wake up Mom. Oh my goodness. Novella, eat the garden salad. Enigma, come back in here and get some potty help from Mom. Which hopefully will also get his movement all the way up to level 2 would be good. I kind of feel bad for Mystery. She's got a lot of kids. Alright. Now, Novella, I want you to go out there. Do a little bit of a wander. And now Lyle is awake again. These kids they're something. I'm not sure what, but they're something. Enigma, are you coming? We definitely need some potty help. And Novella, she's like, I'm just going to watch Mom. I was going to go out wandering, but I'm just going to watch my mommy. Alright, you know what you could do? You could babble to yourself a little bit, and then you could go on a little wander. And you really need to potty train Enigma before he has another diaper emergency. Enigma, where are you going? He's like, I'm just wandering. Don't mind me. I don't know who's got it worse, me or Mystery. I mean, I kind of feel bad for Mystery, but I feel bad for me too, because I feel like I'm just doing this crazy thing where I'm jumping from sim to sim trying to keep track of everybody. Alright, Mystery, hurry and get that kid on the pot, or he's going to go in his diaper again, and then we're going to be all very sad. Also, it's going to be Lyle's birthday tonight. Ah, thank goodness. Enigma can climb stairs. Yes. Good job, Enigma. Now, Novella, you need to also get your movement skill up to climb stairs level. You're getting there. So you know what you're going to do? You are going to go wandering again. Can we do that? Go wander some more. Yeah, I get the feeling that Mystery really did not want to be the successor for this also. But that's the rules, man. She was the child who was born next. Alright, can she do anything that would be fun? I guess let's buy a new TV. I feel bad because the thief stole our TV. Or better yet, we'll get her a radio and then she can just dance. Because dancing is fun and she likes dancing. We'll just get her this radio right here. Alright. We are going to listen to a little bit of alternative, and we are also going to dance. Novella, how's that wandering going? She's like, it's not going good, I'm crying. Poor thing. These poor kids. Her energy is still a little bit low. And I really want her to get her movement up. So we're going to try this again. Wander one more time, little one. Well, your brother is learning potty. You know, Becky, that's a very good point. If I was one of 60 kids, I don't think I would ever want to have a child ever. Alright, is she still wandering? Good, she is still wandering. Alright, Mystery is turning on the radio. And then she is going to do a little dance, which should get her fun level up. Enigma, how are your needs? Actually, your needs are really good. Could you dance? Bob to that music. Get that music skill up. And Novella is feeling a little bit sleepy, so I'm probably going to send her up to bed if she gets that skill high enough that she can do it on her own. Fingers crossed. Big time fingers crossed. Mystery, why are you not dancing? Dance, girl. Get happy. There we go. And then if we can get everybody to have a decent night's sleep, we will convene a meeting of daddies, which we're going to add some activities of cleaning to. That way, maybe we can get some help around the house. So let's add an activity to this. It's going to be home activities. And we are going to have clean as one. And we are also going to add fixing things. All right. Fix objects. There we go. So when we have our next meeting of daddies and pick our next daddy, we will definitely be able to get some little bit of help around the house. And Mystery loves alternative music. You know what? Me too, Mystery. How are you getting on, Novella? Have you hit level 2 on movement yet? Not quite. Can you bob to the music a little bit? Bob to that music. I mean, you don't actually... Kids are cool, but you don't always have to have them. I don't think either of my kids are ever planning on having kids, and that's fine. I'm not that fussed about it. Yes, Novella, you are awesome. You can stop bobbing to the music, and you can take yourself up here and go to sleep. Because you can actually go up the steps now. All right, Georgia, sleep as good as you can. And hopefully, hopefully everything will be wonderful. And have an awesome birthday with the baby. Because that's pretty cool. I'm going to work on getting Mystery pregnant again. Hindsight is always 20/20. I don't regret having my kids. I love my kids to pieces. Life would have probably been very different without them. I don't know if it would have been better or worse. I just know it would have been very different. Mystery, you got a baby going. So we need to go over here. Let's find out what's wrong with the baby. And as soon as we find out what's wrong with the baby, I'm sure she can do it. Hopefully. Baby is hungry. Okay. That is good to know. Let's go ahead and feed the baby. See, grandkids it's just kind of a whatever to me. Alright, you need some sleep, little dude. How are the rest of your needs, though? Actually, the rest of your needs are pretty good. So you can also put yourself to sleep now. Thank goodness the kids can put themselves to sleep now. Hopefully we can get a few more skills up tomorrow. Alright, and Mystery, why don't you go to the restroom? You don't need to check the toddler. You just need to go to the restroom. Nawat is so cute. Oh, he's starving. So before you go to bed, feed Nawat, clean his perch. We're going to show some affection to him. See, I like kids, and I get along really good with teenagers, but babies, not so much. I mean, I don't hate babies, that's for sure. I've never been a baby person, which is why me playing the 100 Baby Challenge is honestly kind of hilarious, because I'm just not a baby person. My cousin, probably my very favorite cousin, she had, I think, 4 kids, and I think she would have had more. She always was a baby person, but not so much me. Novella, why are you... Okay, because you need to pee. Okay. Come downstairs. This is how we get that movement skill trained up real good. She can come down here. She can use the potty and then go all the way back upstairs and go to sleep. I mean, they are more mobile. I like kids a lot once they learn to talk and they don't need diapers anymore. So it's probably mostly that I'm lazy. All right, Mystery, yep, we got a crying baby here with a dirty diaper. So we're going to come down here and we're going to change this baby's diaper, get out of bed. We'll probably let her finish up taking a disco nap, which seems like the best bet for her. 4 to 5 year olds are... Okay, when I lived in Tennessee, I took a part-time job because in Tennessee, they don't care who you are as long as you don't have a criminal record. You can be a substitute teacher. So I had a part-time job before I started working for Walmart as a substitute teacher for all of the schools in the county that I lived in. And the only kids that I told them to never put me with again were the kindergartners. Because they were a lot. They always want to touch you and hug you and... Yeah. I'm not big on the touching and hugging. So... I walked into the kindergarten class and it felt like they were going all the time, and then they were like, pick me up, hug me, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not a little kid person. Which, just like in regular life, if you're not a little kid person, I swear they know it. Alright, you know what, Enigma? If you came all the way downstairs, you can also go potty. And then I will pull out some food for you guys. See, I am not a big touchy-feely person. I need you to grab some food. Mystery, that was the shortest nap I've ever seen in my life. Mystery, why don't you also... Oh, wait, wrong person. Mystery, you can also grab a serving. And Enigma, you can grab a serving. I mean, I am fine with the whole idea of, like, hugs and stuff, but I'm just not a huggy person, like, ever. Oh, that's spoiled. Not cool. Mystery, you need to get over here and make some more food. So, let's go ahead and make, do we just have grilled cheese? I feel like, who doesn't love grilled cheese? But I guess we're making some garden salad here. Alright, Novella, can you take a nap? That might help you a little bit. This poor kid's just twitching over here. Okay, what do you need? You're also very sleepy. Can you just nap on the floor? No. Can you nap on the couch with your sister? I'm just going to put all the kids down to nap until Mystery makes some more food. So I've discovered a wonderful life hack that I should have been doing all winter long. I've put a heating pad on the floor, and I am sitting here with my ice-cold feet, well, formerly ice-cold feet on the heating pad. It's a giant help, because my feet have felt like absolute ice chunks. Alright, look, if you need that so bad, come up here, babble, and get some sleep, you little goon. At least she's nice and full now. If nothing else, their movement skill is going to be excellent. Alright, Mystery, I need you to... Oh, no, no! Lyle Horse has aged up. This is not a drill. Lyle Horse has aged up. Oh, thank goodness. Lyle is calm. Okay. Well, that's good. And he smiled. Okay. Why is he sad? Oh, he's sad because he was around for the burglary. Okay. Mystery, put Lyle on the nappy pad. Please don't let this child glitch. I'm going to be so upset.
Oh, no, boo.
Oh, and Enigma, you need food. She is just going to be picking him up and putting him down, isn't she? Mystery, put Lyle on the play pad. Please. Oh, there goes Nawat. Warm Tootsies are amazing because I feel like my feet have just been nothing but cold. Put the child on the play pad, Mystery. There we go. Good job, Mystery. I feel like I'm holding her hand through everything. Okay, now we're gonna do some tummy time. Cold feet, I think, are some of the worst things ever. I am quite miserable about them, so... Alright. Your sister is sleeping. You can come up here and also get some sleep. And we're going to deal with this baby. And we're also going to start a meeting. A daddy's meeting. We might actually have to nap first, though. And take a shower. But how is Lyle doing? Look at him go. He's going to be hungry. So, Mystery, we're going to have to feed him. Hot flashes are miserable. Alright. We are going to feed this baby. I feel like he almost held his head up. That's kind of cool. Nawat's just, like, having a grand old time there. Don't worry, Mystery. We'll deal with your needs here soon, too. But I do need you to put the baby back down on the playmat. This is vitally important. I'm glad we got to do the funeral for Lilith. I honestly feel like this is... The funeral thing was one of the better expansions and things that they've added to The Sims. Because it's just... It helps. Alright. Now, take a shower. Please. And then take a disco nap. Lyle is a happy spitter and a calm infant. Alright. Lyle, who seems quite happy, why don't you look at your toys? He's like, oh, toys! I'm so happy. Even though I'm happy, I make crying noises all the time. See, I get hot flashes, but they're really short. Which I guess I should be really happy about. Like, I don't know if I could handle the kind of hot flashes I've seen some people get. I tend to get a flash and it lasts for like less than a minute. And I feel like my entire face and upper body have been set on fire. And then you start sweating and then you're freezing again. I've always been really, I'm just one of those very cold people. Alright, try to go night-night. I wish they didn't have to cry when they were trying to go night-night. But it doesn't seem to be disturbing Mystery, so that's good. Yay! All right, Mystery.
Uh-huh.
Good job. It is time to start a gathering. Invite the daddies over. We've got a few that we could maybe get pregnant with. Ugh, that's miserable, Georgia. Yeah, I don't feel like I've been too bad as far as hot flashes this winter. I think maybe they're starting to get a little bit less. All right. Why don't you... I don't think we can try for a baby with any of these guys yet. But maybe... Oh, this guy... He's talking. Okay. Well, you know what? We could try to embrace him. He's flirting with us. This might be our next daddy. Maybe. He's like, no, no hugs. Well, fine. We're going to go talk with Christopher. We're going to offer him a rose. I keep hoping one of these guys cleans this potty. That would be really helpful. Yeah, Mystery, you keep trying to hug him. I don't think he wants to hug you. Let's go chat with Christopher. Hopefully that'll help. We're going to offer this man a rose and see if that helps. I mean, I know Lilith made kids with him. He didn't want it? Are you kidding me? Alright, we're just going to keep chatting these guys up. Maybe we'll just do friendly things for a little bit. We're brightening this guy's day. We aren't going to flirt because she's tired. Oh, he's not... Never mind. He's not romantically interested. These guys are seriously tough sells. Alright, let's do... We'll ask about day. Oh, look, he's actually doing it. We'll flirt a little bit. Maybe it'll work. None of these guys like her. This is ridiculous. My goodness. We might have to go meet a new pool of guys. You know what? That might be what we do. Oh my gosh. 82 and she's still having hot flashes? Yeah, there is something gross about that, but, you know. Oh, he's just... Okay, you know what? Once he finishes our shower, we're just going to end this gathering. Maybe. We can keep it going. Maybe she can get a little bit of affection. We could do a little bit of flattering to this guy, who's now standing in this that I don't want him standing in. Zachary, what is wrong with you? Alright, we'll apologize. I think we're going to get a whole new pool of guys for daddies. We might have to go to a different world. I don't know. How's her points? She does not have enough aspiration points. Okay, well this didn't work. We're going to end this gathering. Send these guys home. This guy would love to be in Daddy's, but he's the father of the twins, so we can't use him again. You know what? Maybe we can keep talking to him a little bit more. You know? Maybe find out his interests. See what he's into. I mean, he's still here. I'm sorry, Jeff. We already had a baby with you, so why don't you go get out of here for now? He doesn't hate us, and he's out of here. Fine. Well, that was unsuccessful. Now she's all happy, too. I don't know. I mean, she did have the beguiling trait, which I think would help, but I don't think we have enough aspiration points to get it. Let's see here. What could we get? She's got 1,000 points, so she can't get a lot. She could... We just need a few more aspiration points, and then hopefully we can get this beguiling. And beguiling can put people into a flirty mood, and I know that helps. So we need more points. Maybe we'll change aspirations to something that is easy to do. What could we do? Knowledge? Not really. None of those. Let's do food for right now. Let's do Master Chef. We should be able to get some points for that fairly easily. She just needs to cook a couple of meals well inspired and make some excellent meals, and I feel like her cooking's already pretty good. My heating pad turned off. That's not fun. Had to turn that back on. I was like, where did my warm go? Somebody loves me. Wake up? Well, I don't know who. Oh, Lyle woke up. Oh, hello, Lyle. Why? Oh, he's sad. Okay, he's hungry. Well, no rest for the Lilith. Why don't you pee? That seems like a good thing to do before you come down here and feed the baby. We are going to bottle feed, and then we're going to check Nawat, who is starving again. She's like, what's the matter, Lyle? She's like, I will get to your feeding as soon as I take care of my bladder. Or not. I'm going to sit down on the toilet and then give up. Did you actually feed the baby? You did not feed the baby. Oh my... Sometimes I really wonder about Mystery. I like her, but I deeply wonder about her. She's like, I can't feed Nawat. He ran away again. Alright, feed the baby, and then when Nawat comes back, we'll feed him, and then we'll feed you. We'll feed everybody. Now she's feeling flirty. Are you kidding me? You absolute lunatic. Alright. Then we're gonna put the baby right there. And we're gonna make some breakfast, or whatever meal this is. We'll just stick with the tried and true. Maybe we'll make a watermelon salad. Give the kids a little fruit. And yay, Nawata's back. Hopefully he won't disappear before we can get him fed. It would be so nice if we could get the twins aged up. That would make life so much easier. And Lyle, you can't... Oh, he reached for his toys. Yay, we had a milestone. That was one of the milestones he needs. Now he just needs a lot more. We're going to play with the toys. Hopefully we can get another milestone before it's time for tummy time. Oh, Mystery, you could use some help with your cooking. But she's cooking level 9. Never mind. Her cooking is fine. I take back what I just said. Yep, grab your food and go feed your beautiful crow.
Huh? Oh. Oh. Ah.
There we go.
Ah.
Now he's happy. And then we're going to do a little more tummy time with little baby Lyle. Novella is doing fine, almost ready to wake up. Enigma is a little bit hungry, but not quite at wake-up time yet. And Lyle is playing with his toys. Look at this kid go. That's kind of cute. He's having fun. And then it's going to be tummy time, and you're going to cry a lot about it because none of these kids actually like tummy time. Don't blame them, but still. There we go. It's tummy time.
Oh, neat.
We really need to get Mystery pregnant. I just don't know how we're going to manage that. Do we know anybody enough to just invite them over who actually doesn't hate us? Who's this guy? Oh. We could invite Raymond Robles over. Oh, he lifted his head. Yes, good job. You're awesome, little Lyle. I am so proud of you. You can try to go night-night as soon as you are done with that. And we're going to invite this guy, Raymond, over. And see if maybe he wants to get us pregnant. I mean, it's worth a shot. Yay. Oh God, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's gonna come over. He's sleeping. Okay. Well, Mystery, why don't you go take a disco nap? And we'll invite him over in the morning. Novella, you could probably wake up and we will get you some food. Mom has made these lovely garden salads, so come down and grab a serving. And Enigma, you could probably also head down and grab a serving of food because you're a very hungry little man. I love Nawat. He's wonderful. We need to really work on thinking and communication. Everything else is 2s. We're almost to the point where we can age these kids up if we can just get everything up to 3s. Mystery, are you done? You have not had enough sleep. Okay, Mystery, sleep while you can. Don't worry, the kids will be fine. I'm watching the babies. That is who? Novella? There we go. Heading down the steps. Also, why are we hearing Lyle cry even while he's asleep? I love these feral children who just come and eat floor food. Floor food is delicious. We're just going to queue it up so that she can go potty as soon as she is done with her food. And Enigma can go potty as soon as he is done with his food. The only thing we're going to have to watch close is making sure that little Mr. Lyle doesn't end up very hungry. Put that book up there. Yay, kids everywhere. I really would like to get these toddlers aged up. That is one of my biggest goals. It will be nice if we could have some teenagers around who could help with the kids. That would be really good. So I need to get these guys aged up so that we can start getting some help with our children. But at least now they are no longer, like, starving. That is good. And then we're going to try this fun trick of having the twins talk to each other and see if that helps with their attention. And their communication skill. So you are going to babble to your sister, and your sister is going to babble to you. Mystery is doing better on her energy levels, and we should be able to invite that man over as soon as she wakes up. It would have been better if all the kids were asleep, but I guess calling somebody at 2 in the morning is maybe the wrong move. Maybe. Alright. Yay, Novella is happy. You need to come over here, and you need to babble to your brother. That is, like, exactly what you need to do. She's like, I can't babble to my brother. He's on the potty. Maybe he'll be... There we go. He's up off the potty. Yay! Oh, and it's Neighborhood Brawl Day. Well, that's exciting. Would you please babble to your brother like I told you to do 3 times? Yay! Oh, and that does help the attention. And then you can babble to your sister. And then you can babble about your sibling. And you can sing a song to your sister. It's like magic or something. Look at these guys getting skills up, talking to each other. Okay, and they're done. They're like, no, I'm done now. Alright. Why don't you play with that toy? And Novella, how is your imagination? Level 2. So why don't you play some Sim Shape? And Mystery should actually be waking up soon, with a little bit of luck. We'll check her needs really quick. She's getting there. That might be as good as we get, though, depending on how Lyle is doing. He's getting hungry. You can go ahead and let that diaper go, which might end up with a blowout. It's kind of wholesome. They're kind of cute, you know? And he's had his first blowout. Alright, Mystery. That sleep was fun, I know. But now it is time to wake up the baby. Because he made a huge mess. So once we get him awake... She's like, something nasty. Yeah, the baby had a blowout. Alright. Is he awake yet? There we go. We need to feed that baby.
Oh.
And then we need to change his diaper because it is disgusting. And then we probably need to give a bubble bath to the baby. There we go. Hopefully I didn't queue up too many things so that she actually does them all. How's Nawat? Nawat is so pretty. I love our crow. I love our crow so much. I love also that Novella is almost to level 2 of imagination, and I'm pretty sure Enigma is almost to level 3 on imagination. That is awesome. Alright. Now, I need you to give that baby a bath. And where did you put that disgusting diaper, Mystery? I know it's here somewhere. Alright, you need a little bit of attention. So, why don't you come over here, blow your sister a kiss, and talk to her a little bit. And Lyle frequently sneezes. Interesting. Nawat is my favorite child. I make no bones about it. Nawat is my favorite baby. I'm constantly checking to make sure he has food. He's pretty awesome. Alright. You know what? You're feeling better, so why don't you play some Sim Shape now? And Novella, how are your needs? Actually, your needs are fine, so I'm going to have you keep doing that until you actually skill up at it, because you're really, really close. Like, she is so close. Come on. You can do it, Novella. Yes, thinking level 2. You know what? Just keep on playing that. You're still doing fine. Well, your mom takes care of baby Lyle, who hopefully is almost clean now. That would be nice. Almost clean. That's good. As soon as you are done with that, you're going to put Lyle there because he has enough energy for a tummy time. It'd be really cool if you could bathe the baby a little bit faster. Although I guess that's kind of cute. Playing with the little rubber ducky. There we go. Yay! He is clean. He is no longer disgusting and smelly. That is a good thing. Put him on the playmat. Thank you, Mystery. Because now it's time for tummy time. No, not watch. Can you maybe do some... There we go. Tummy time. Oh, he sneezed. That was cute. Look at all of our kids. Everybody is learning now. Ooh, this baby is... Is she sitting on the diaper? Is that what the smell is? Or is she smelly? She's got to be sitting on the diaper. Oh, where is the diaper? Did it just end up under her? Yes. Alright, I got it. I'm so glad. It was kind of hard. How is Mr. Nawat? Nawat is doing good. Lyle is very happy. We'll have him play with toys. Well, Mystery hopefully invites somebody over. That would be really nice. Let's see if we can find that guy again. There he is. We're going to totally invite this guy over and see if we can get pregnant. Oh my gosh! And Lyle rolled over onto his back. Good job, Lyle. You're kind of awesome. Alright, you need to play with your toys. Hopefully this man is coming over. Yes, he is. Awesome. There he is. I think we met him that first day before we even had kids. Alright, we're going to invite him in.
Bon and Gravy?
Find out if he's into women.
Oh, yibs.
I don't think kissing hands is the power move that it could be. So why don't we give him a compliment? We'll flatter him a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and he grabbed! Oh my gosh, Lyle, you are a genius. You are a genius child. Alright, we'll compliment this man's outfit a little bit. You know, we can... Why is he... Why are you angry? Oh my... No. Alright, fine. It's Neighborhood Brawl Day. We're going to participate in Neighborhood Brawl Day by brawling. How's it going, Mystery? If he's going to be coming over and being all cranky, we'll just fight. Fight, 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 fight. Right on top of the baby, too. This is chaos. Hey, she won the fight. Alright, we got a hug there. That's nice. Can we calm this idiot down? You know, let's, I don't want to apologize to him. Also, she just totally picked up the baby. We are not giving the baby a nap. Put him down. She's like, I'm totally ignoring this guy. I'm just gonna, like, give my baby a nap. Ooh, I know what we could do. We can cook with this guy and see if maybe that will raise our friendship with him. We're going to make a fruit salad. Just a nice, calm, happy activity that we can do together. Which will hopefully raise our friendship. Speaking of the kids, how are the kids getting on? They're getting a little bit lonely. Also, who's calling? Noelle! Not right now, Noelle. We're trying to get pregnant. Why are you hungry again already? Alright, we can get him another bottle. Yep, there went Nawat. Alright, Novella, you can stop playing Sim Shape now. And Enigma, you can also stop playing Sim Shape. And babble to your sister. Both of these kids really need naps. I would like to be able to age them up so that they could just give themselves a shower. That would make life so much easier. Novella, you could come over here and sing your brother a song. And Mystery, you really need to feed that baby before he... Never mind, he passed out. Okay. Hey, he likes us a little bit. So maybe we can try a little bit of friendly again. You know, flatter him. Just a little bit. See if he's into that. Where are you going? Why are you going outside? Sometimes I really wonder about The Sims. I don't know what she was doing there, but okay. Ah! Well, our sister made a new friend. That's kind of cool. Oh, she's just going to sleep. You know what, Enigma, I need you to go over here and go potty. Because Mom is working on making a sibling. Alright. Let's do a little bit more friendly. Let's discuss interests a little bit. You know what? You're so cute. Oh, he's starving again. Put everything down. It's time to feed Nawat and clean his perch. Then we'll get back to this whole romancing of this guy. Alright, what else can we do? We can do... I mean, we could ask him about his taste in music. And then just see how things are going. We'll do a very, very cautious little flirt. He doesn't like hip-hop music. Okay. Oh? Oh, he picked that up right away. Okay. He's into that idea. Let's offer him a rose. See if he's into that. See, she's got game. She just needs to be a little less bold. Oh, he's into it. Alright. Can we maybe do a little embrace and then run to the bathroom? Okay, he was into that. Good. Oh, and it looks like Enigma is also taking himself to bed. Okay, that works. Do not leave, sir. Do not go home. Noel, I didn't need you to come over. He did. He just... Alright, we're going to have to call him back up. Noel, I love you to pieces, but not right now. Why is the baby making noises like that? Alright. Mystery, shower really quick, and then we're inviting that guy back over. I mean, he seemed to like her, at least a little bit. Alright, we are going to invite him back over. None of this taking off, that's just rude. I need to put this back into the refrigerator so it's still around. I need to put that away. Alright. She's like, I don't know where you went. I just needed to take a real quick shower. Come back over. We were getting along so well. He'll be right over. I don't see him. Take a real quick disco nap. I'll wake you up if he shows up. No, Francine, I don't want to go over to your house right now. I'm trying to get a man. There he is. All right, Mystery. I lied. Wake up. Go out here and give this guy a hug. There's an inheritance lawyer over here. That's just a little bit random. And the baby is awake and starving. Oh my gosh. Alright, can you invite him in? Let's give him a hug and then come feed your baby. Hopefully he'll follow us into the house. Oh my gosh, okay. They're doing good. Alright, Mystery's like, give me a second, just gotta take care of the baby. Nawat at least is good. Oh, okay. Cassie, I don't need to... Why did you put the baby down there? Oh my gosh. Mystery, you are... I don't even know what. Alright, we're going to kiss the hands. We're going to put Lyle where he goes. I didn't see if that went well or not. I missed it. I did not see if the kiss hands went well. I think it did. Yeah, we're at first kiss, which is really good. Alright, we're going to put Lyle down. Lyle is still hungry. You didn't feed the baby? Alright, Mystery, we're going to try this again. Get fed by Mystery. And then Mystery... Oh, we got another kid coming down. Which one? You know what? Why don't you go talk to the stranger? That should be like attention, right? These poor kids. I feel so bad for these kids. I am just as bad of a mother as Mystery is at this point. Speaking of Mystery, you, I do believe, had a first kiss, which seemed like a really cool thing. There we go. Baby spit. Yay, baby spit. Put the baby down. You can put the baby down. Put the baby... Thank you. Go see if you can get that first kiss. She's like, I'm just going to ignore this guy. I'm going to keep him hanging here for a minute or two. Mystery. It's very important that you go kiss this man. Enigma, if you're so sleepy, go back to bed. Actually, you know what? We're going to grab you some food. Go eat that garden salad, little man. Because Mama's getting busy. Alright, Mystery. Let's maybe warm him up with body heat. He's cold. I don't know how that exactly works, but okay. And then we will do a little bit of kissing. Yeah, we'll get to that woohoo thing. We'll embrace him. Oh, he's going in the house to clean out our potty. I would say he's a keeper, except, you know, we aren't allowed to keep any of these kids. Men, whatever. Alright, Mystery, let's offer him a rose. I would like to get to the woohoo portion of this evening. Alright, we'll kiss him again. Oh, he's into it. We'll whisper seductively. We'll invite him to stay the night since we're already sleepy. Ooh, she's like, I like artsy Sims. Alright. And now, can we woohoo? Oh, we totally can. Let's go try for a baby in the shower. She's like, are you into this idea of trying for a baby? And Enigma, I know that you're not feeling great, but why don't you sing a song to your brother? And then you can get a little bit of sleep, I think. Because Mama's getting busy. Okay, that's kind of cute. You know what you can do? You can smile at your brother. Because that's very adorable. And then you could probably try to go night-night. Oh, he's happy now. That was cute. Okay, that was adorable. I think we're going to be pregnant, which is also a good thing. We're going to check on that once all the fireworks in the shower have finished. Alright, mystery, that was kind of fun, wasn't it? Let's take that pregnancy test and find out if we are having baby number I don't even know. Yes! Alright, she is pregnant. I think this was a success. This is probably where we're going to end this today. So, we're going to send her off to bed. Everybody else is... How is Novella? Novella needs food, so we're going to go ahead and get her some food. And that is where we are going to end it. I just want to make sure that she is good before we end today, because I don't want anyone to be starving next week when we come back to do this again. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you had as much fun as I did. Thankfully, we did manage to get pregnant, and we sent Lilith off in style, I think. The daddy is this guy who's sleeping in our kids' room. Raymond Robles. I don't know why he decided to sleep in the kids' room instead of sleeping with Mystery, but you know what? He did the job. He did exactly what he was supposed to. We have another baby coming. Next week, we should be able to age up the toddlers because they are both really close in skills. They're 2s all the way across the board, I think both of them. Enigma's a little bit behind just in communication, but we're going to really concentrate on them and make sure that they are ready to go. So be sure and come back next week. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up on your way out if you haven't already, and I will see you next week. Bye!